Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 12! We have, I forgot we have 2 research benches going on over here. Chaotic is full-time researcher, and we've got a couple other people who have relatively high research priority, so our research is going to go relatively fast. That being said, the ship research is very expensive. Actually, the antimatter might be the last ship part. We do need the crypto sleep caskets, though, to actually build our spaceship, but we are very close to the end of this campaign. I'm very much looking forward to starting with, like, crazy mods, and then, of course, being totally confused about the game again. Kirk Solo is often kind of cranky, which I'm not sure why. Like, he spends a lot of time, I guess, outside of the base is part of it. And Kirk Solo's gone berserk. Amazing. You better not murder RoboJeb. Alright, recruit. Melee. 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 And melee. Yeah, see, with the gun, it's bad because he can shoot us. But as long as we've engaged into melee, then he can no longer shoot anyone. Which is good because he's got good shooting skills and a sniper rifle. Okay. Someone should rescue him automatically. Yes, no? RoboJeb, I know you've been hurt by Kirk Solo, but, you know, still. Go ahead and bring him to a bed. You are the doctor. And hopefully we've got... Yeah, we got plenty of people with doctoring skills enabled, so they'll go and take care of that pretty quickly. Good thing we bought some extra medicine, hey? We got all of our female chickens over here, so we get the egg laying and no extra multiplication people. Did I ever set a bill over here? I did. No fine meals because we don't have any meat right now. Ship antimatter propulsion is done. We do need the crypto sleep caskets to build our actual escape ship. And I'm trying to remember... I'm going to have to go and check, like, episode 1. Is it possible that some of these may have been our original, like, landers? I feel like RoboJeb's been here from the start, and maybe even Daft? I don't remember. But I'm wondering if we should just only escape with the people who we started with. I'm going to have to see if that's true. And I feel like we lost one of our original people. Maybe all 3 of the original people have been lost. Maybe they're all 3 alive. I don't know. The order of the people gets changed a little bit between saving and loading for some reason that I haven't quite figured out yet. So it's a little confusing. But I will check on that, and then we'll see what we're going to do. That the Husky with dementia has broken down in days again. Poor Husky. Okay, how's the air temperature here? Yeah, just fine, because again, it is open to the air over here, so it won't actually overheat, even when we enclose the walls. We have no roof. What the hell did you even do? You came all the way out there. Oh, you're not even a constructor. I have no idea what you came out there to do. Whatever. Poor mood. Feeling terrible. Slept in the cold. Why would you sleep in the cold? We have lots of beds. Admittedly, it's not super hot over here. Or there. I guess the places that have the vents. Yeah, maybe we need to pump this up. I brought it down to like 15, but let's bring it up to like 18, which should help the spread of somewhat warmer air into the other bedrooms. Use a little bit more power, but we do have the geothermal now, so that's going to help. And I think I will make another big solar plant somewhere. I just haven't figured out, like, where. Because we can't build anywhere here. It's all marshy, right? Marshy, marshy, marshy. Maybe I'll do a set over here and enclose it as well, and then hope that people don't go and smack them. We'll see. But we're going to finish these guns first. We're going to take care of the poison ship. That way we don't have to worry about it. Power slowly being stored up. Ideally, we will initiate that, like, say, first thing in the morning. So we'll have the solar panels that we do have ready to help power these guns. And, we'll try to use that Psychic Lance. I don't think you have to equip it. Like, if I grab someone and I right-click on the lance... Oh! Then so someone has to activate it, and then you pick a target? Yeah, we're going to find out. Or maybe I'll drive one of my own people crazy. What's the worst that could happen? Kirk Solo, now that you're not all insane and stuff, why don't you go and pick up your sniper rifle again, buddy? Lovely. I slept in the cold. 17 in there. Oh, how's the, it was the hospital wasn't quite warm enough. You know, if anything, there should probably be a heater in the hospital. That's probably reasonable. There's people in there. We might have a lot of people that could, you know, get hit by the slept in the cold penalty. We definitely don't want that to happen. Now, most likely, I suspect it's because we actually had a power shortage for a while there, and the heaters weren't running enough. I suspect that my heat settings are probably fine. And it will probably go and drop them again by a couple of degrees after everything seems to have equalized a little bit. But yeah, I think because the heaters weren't running for a while, that's why we had the heat problem. That was almost certainly the case. Over here, we should all be fine. They get plenty of heat from these geothermals, of course. They do also have a redundant heater, a couple of them, just to make sure it doesn't ever go below 15, assuming we always have... Oh, this one's actually set to 21. You know what, though, for the plants, I don't know if it matters what temperature we're looking at. Hey, what? Let me set it to 18, because that's what everything else right now is set to. Except for the one in the hospital. Whenever it gets built, it'll be set to 21. I'll try to probably bring it down at that point, too. Because 18 is perfectly fine. No one's going to complain about being cold at that point. You can check individual people to see what their, like, temperature tolerances somewhere. Oh, info right over here. There's some stuff over here. Maximum comfortable temperature, minimum. So as long as you're in there. So we don't want to go too hot, because some people will actually start to feel warm right now because they're wearing all their winter clothes. That's why I think the default temperature of 21 is a little bit aggro in these things. You go ahead and bring this down to 18. We'll eventually finish this. It is a big walk, so I can't blame them for taking too long. Also, I do have some construction jobs set over here as well. So, you know, we're sort of splitting our effort a wee bit. A little bit of cleaning. It would be very nice if we could finish this turret. Oh, it's morning now. Never mind. I was going to say, finish the turret overnight and then start our attack in the morning. Again, I want to do it while we do have some solar power. If it's windy, it might not be too bad, too, because then we get nice extra levels. Just because our batteries aren't completely full, you know? So, no, I'll wait until the next morning. Plus, this gives us another day to put even more charge into our batteries, because we are generating net power. Yep, quite a bit. Good. A little bit of idleness. Hardly the end of the world. Another combat supplier. Man, we might want to buy more meds. What are we up to now? 75 is actually pretty fine, and that's a maximum stack size. We actually might have some meds sitting somewhere else. Ooh, and the crypto sleep is finished. Oh, and then a ship one is a different level of the upgrade. Okay, that's good to know. And that interfere with the trading? Oh no, you're still coming to trade. I do want more helmets. Power helmet? How much does that hurt? It slows us down a wee bit, but hardly anything. It's a bit expensive for an awful quality one, but a lot of our people don't have helmets. You know what? I'm going to buy it. It's fine. We'll leave everything else as is. Okay, so someone else will be able to put a helmet on. Because we've got 4 people without helmets. So we should grab them when we get the opportunity. And yeah, it would be nice to get an exotic goods vendor, so we can sell a bunch of this excess clothing. Some of which we've produced, and some of what we just got from the kills. I love the snowman. It makes me so happy. Okay, it is now nighttime, 8 o'clock at night. You know, 2000 hours, 2100 now, 9 p.m. So next morning, we'll go and turn on the guns, pop the poison ship, which should be relatively safe. You guys are still hauling blocks over here and finishing this up, and finishing up the flooring. Daft, no, listen. Finish building that. You're here. Same thing. Oh, you're not a constructor. So we'll get Daft to do this one as well, assuming all the marble is here. That is all properly enclosed now. Good. Excellent. Feeling good about that. So what we'll do now is we'll restrict everyone to Area 1. Because all the construction is done. That way we don't have to worry. Oh, and morning's here already. Okay. Turn on the guns. Click, click, click. You guys are all turned on, yeah? You should also be on. Okay, good. Negative power for a second there. And set force target. You have to set these individually. I don't know why you can't set these in bulk. You can tell them to stop force targeting in bulk, but that's it. So we're going to target this thing until it gets into the red, so it drops below 500. Oh, now let's try this. Okay, Sycorax. Activate. And then you click on a target on that centipede. Apparently it's got infinite range as well, so this should cause that centipede, which got... I think I clicked on this one over here, which has the heavy charge blaster, to go insane. Oh, no, I clicked on another one. But it is working. Okay, how's the health here? Nope, we still need to keep shooting at this thing. But yeah, they're definitely fighting against each other, which is good. Too bad about the fire here, because that will eventually take out the things. Okay, there we go. Stop. That's an extra volley that we didn't need. Stop the forced attack, because this is already low enough in health. So now, if they do destroy all these guns, these guys will not stay around the poison ship anymore to defend it. They will come into my kill zone. So now we want to start applying damage to these guys. This is the one that's berserk. So we really don't want to shoot that one. Again, I can't target people in bulk, which is really annoying. Target there. 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 I may have hit more than one target over here. I'm not sure. Oh. This guy's died to stray damage. And I think all the berserk ones are dead. Okay, so we can't accidentally attack the berserk one anyway. Did this not leave a brain core behind? I mean, we still have one, I'm pretty sure. Mad animals. Psychic waves. Okay, well, those squirrels aren't going to be an issue. Our guns are already on, our people are already restricted to being indoors, so I'm not too concerned. Boom. There's a little bit of fire here, too, so these will eventually go. Actually, why aren't they moving at all? Nor aggroing on this. There we go. That was weird. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and unforbid these bits. Again, my people aren't allowed out yet. It's a lot of squirrels! Last time the squirrels were able to actually kill a few guns. There we go. We're fine this time. These scythers are never a problem. They're just way too squishy. There's a good number of them this time. They could conceivably kill a gun or two, but it's pretty unlikely. Actually, they're taking quite a bit of punishment here. Holy crap. Usually they'll go down a lot faster. Still, not too terribly concerned. I'd say the Psychic Lance, I think did, you know, you're fine, but you took a lot of damage. You took a lot of damage. I think that that really worked out well. We'll probably want to buy some more in the future. Okay, these things are all dead. Good. Just because I'll feel better about myself, let's put the squirrel out of its misery. This one here as well. Maybe. Good. It's pretty inaccurate. It's not as inaccurate as the minigun. Or maybe it has a similar level of accuracy, but this does a lot more damage on every hit than a minigun. Minigun rarely hits its target, and when it does, it doesn't tend to... A single bullet hardly does anything. It's certainly just not enough to, like, take out a turret. But a lucky shot on here... Oh! Did you just lose your gun? Oh, no, it just got hidden. Alright, that was weird. But you see how, like, the graphic went away? I guess when it goes into movement mode, or it aims in a certain direction, maybe it goes away. I'm not sure. I'm gonna, before I forget to do it later on, I'm gonna go ahead and re-queue this marble wall here. Like so. And my goal is to make sure they can't just snipe stuff from back here. We've got to force them to come here, go around the corner, and then be in range of things. So that's the minigun there. Lots of spread out damage. Fires quickly. It will do a lot of DPS overall, but it spreads it out so much that it doesn't concern me to the same extent. Yeah, see, this would be a little bit better if we could move up. Are you even in range? Yeah, technically. Although an alpaca is pregnant. Hooray! Okay, you're offline. If I can... There you go, the incapacitated one. We're going to have someone come by and shut you down later. Although most likely you're going to get shot by some bullets because of your buddy there at some point. I don't think there's any reason to go and flag that to be deconstructed. Although, you know what? I will, because otherwise people will spend a bunch of time repairing it instead. So let's go ahead and just take that apart. And just wait for this to finish. I do wish you could fast forward through combat. I hate that, like, I can only go at speed 1 during combat. I have a lot of idle colonists. Some research happening. Crafting tables are all being used. Good. The machining one's not, but that's because we don't have any mechanoid bodies within reach. Is it over? Oh, I think it's over. Alright, everyone. This should alleviate some amount of idleness. We can turn off these guns. Unforbid that. Butcher up a bunch of squirrels and chop up a bunch of mechanoids. And then do a lot of repairing jobs, actually. Structure, marble. Click, 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 click. Gun. There we go. But yeah, we only lost 2 guns and a little bit of marble stuff there. Pretty good overall. Well, we lost these guns here too, but we knew that. That's just standard. There's always going to be a cost to dealing with the mechanoids. But we didn't lose a single person. We didn't get a brain, cyber brain. And I hope I have one in storage. I'm actually not sure. We may be forced to buy one. So I should really stop spending money then. Constructing, lots of stuff to tear apart. Lots of stuff to butcher, lots of stuff to repair. But it's actually not going to take that long to fix up. That was very successful. In anticipation of the next really huge attack, what I really need to do is actually get another set of bedrooms down. I guess I do 11 by 11 because then you can get the walls in between, yeah. And let me get another stack over here as well. There we go. And then, I don't know, extend the hall this way. It's a lot of mining job. A lot of busy work. But it's not too bad. Oh, that doesn't quite line up properly. Yeah, that's okay. And then get you to drop in over there. And yeah, that is not the right place for this or that. Oh, right, the walls. No, we do want that because we want to replace it with a wall so that we can run a power conduit through these bits. Those are not doors. They're just places where the power conduits will go. Crow sleep conduits. Good. I don't know. Colored lights might hypnotize. So we'll put that there. And here too. Just for that later on. And then there'll be the actual doors as well. Right. Here. Here. Whoa. Here, here. Here, here. Mad animal. Oh, just a single crazy rabbit. The Mad Hatter and the March Hare. Do I have any people kicking around here that can... Here. Weapon up. Gonna kill us a wabbit. A wascally wabbit. Go there. And go there. Good job. We bravely killed the rabbit. It is not the one from Monty Python. What are you up to? Cleaning dirt. Yeah, well. Whatever. At least at some point you'll finish cleaning that dirt, and then we won't have to worry about it. It's just a one-shot sort of OCD thing where we've got to clean dirt across the map. I mean, things can get dirty again over time, but there's not going to be any walking there. There's not going to be any work going on there. It's going to be okay. Okay, no wind. No sun. Yeah, I think we have hooked up. Oh, there is another geothermal over here. Getting some power to it actually might be kind of tricksy. And it's certainly going to be vulnerable to a lot of early attacks. It would be really nice if we found some geothermals inside here. You know what I keep not doing? Deconstructing that. Alright, let's find out. There might be some mechanoids in there. Whoever does it might just get themselves killed. But hey, how bad could that be? We've got lots of people. They're expendable, right? Deconstruct there. We'll see if there's some people inside. I mean, if we do unleash bad things, then at least, you know, we still have our defenses over here. Not going to destroy us, probably. Again, what's the worst that could possibly happen? Let's haul that stuff out of the way, because this is now going to be a hallway. Alright. What you got in there? Area revealed. It's got nothing. How very unexciting. Colored lights. Cremation. We'll finish the research queue. What the hell? Area revealed over here, and nothing. Really? Any more walls that we can pop into and take a look at? I mean, we might find some in the mountain. Anyway, after this gets mined out, I'll put a bunch of crazy tunnels all over just to see if we might be able to spot something cool. That's boring. I was hoping for some chaos. For some death and destruction. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime... What is it with me in song lyrics today? There you go. I'll just pre-plan some more bedroom space. And again, here, this will go like this, and then connect up that way. Single hallway, but that's okay. And then otherwise, it'll continue the pattern in this kind of way. And again, we'll want to... I don't want anyone to dig diagonally over there, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, and we'll pop that later on. All right, temperature indoors is... yeah, still not super hot, actually. 12 degrees. Temperature really has a hard time. It doesn't vent as much as I would think. Pirate merchant. Okay, let's see if... I mean, they probably don't have anyone to buy, and we're not going to sell anything. But yeah, we can sell... oh yeah, I don't want miniguns. I'm going to sell those. That's some good money. And yeah, oh... it'd be nice to... no, we're good on here. More than enough of this stuff. Mostly I'm going to try to accumulate some money, because if we do get an exotic goods guy, maybe we can buy a psychic brain, or a computer brain from that. Some sort of cyber brain. So we're going to build a ship. We are very low on vegetables, actually. So as I say, I could always tear this stuff up. I mean, we've got months before we can grow again. But I don't want to have to buy food if I'm looking to maybe buy some ship parts. Yeah, low food. Yeah. No, I totally agree. We do have a low food. I wonder if the poison ships was hurting me over here. I'm not sure. Crematorium done. Sure, IEDs. We do have a much bigger population than we used to. We have limited space to build more of that. I guess we do have a hydroponic tech now, right? I mean, we've had it for a while, clearly. So... hydroponics basin. Uses a lot of power. But that's okay. Some more metal in there, very exciting. You just pan over so we're only grabbing stuff from this area, from the visual area. But that will have to get hauled out at some point. Okay. Now, I know there's like ways to optimize your placement of this stuff so that you can pack more things in. But I'm not going to bother looking it up right now because I'm super mega lazy. I know one thing you can do is put things back to back, right? Because, well, people can work on things diagonally. That's one of the ways you optimize things. But also I can do, there's no reason I can't do this. And I think over here, this will all be within range of that one lamp, which doesn't show you a preview anymore, which annoys me. Structures, we're going to put in some, actually, wooden auto doors. Because there is going to be a fair amount of in and out over here. And obviously this area will also need a proper heater. And maybe we will smooth the floor over here. People spend a lot of time in there. They're going to want it to look a little bit prettier. Alright, so that way we'll get more food crops growing through the winter. It would be nice if we could enclose more space like this, and we can! I mean, there's things we can do, but no, it's okay. I guess one of the other things I can do is this cotton plantation. Let's actually change that to grow some more rice, maybe. And that's what? That's potato. Hops. We do need some of the hops. Some of the hay grass is fine. The rice. Potato. Xerigium. You know what? I think we've got lots of this at this point. Let's go ahead and change you to potato. I will keep the devil strand, though. It's a great way to make some money. And maybe we'll cull some of our animals. We've got a lot of alpacas at this point. And they're eating a fair bit of food. So let's just... So what is that? That's a female and a female. But we have male, female, female. Yeah, that's a warg. And that's, yeah. No, that's going to be okay. You know what, Chamois? I feel bad doing this. We bought you. We trained you. But... you're actually not that bad. Every now and again, you'll go crazy with the dementia. But you're actually not that bad. All right, we'll keep you around. But yeah, food is starting to be a bit of a concern. Culling the animals is probably a very good idea. If anything, we don't have any meat right now, so we could improve the quality of our meals a wee bit by doing that. But yeah, we cut down on the amount of critters that are eating our food. Okay, by default, you grow... Well, I guess I was clicking on the plants there. Potatoes, yeah, that's going to be perfectly okay. I can... Actually, if I'd moved everything down one notch, I would have been able to fit in a wee bit more. So, one slight level of inefficiency that wouldn't have actually taken much effort at all for me to plan out, because I can do this. And I could have, if everything was down one tile, I could put another one up there. And actually over here and here as well. I mean, I can still put one in here if I go and... Say I deconstruct one of the... Oh, hold on. Uninstall. There we go. And then say I install you over in this corner instead. Because I can do that, and that's perfectly covered by the lamp. Good! We really need these doors to get done, though. Okay, someone is doing it. I mean, I guess I don't have my heater set up yet anyway. But yeah, as long as someone finishes these doors. Why are you in a bad mood? Just feeling terrible? Slept in the cold? Yeah, temperature is still a bit of a thing, apparently. Alright. Let's bring these up to 21 degrees. Maybe the vents will work better. Maybe, you know what, next time, I may not use the vents. I may just give everyone their own heater, and then you can keep the temperature a little bit lower. Because what we're ending up with is one room that's going to be 21 degrees, another room that is considerably lower, and therefore dumb. So yeah, I don't think vents are going to be the way to go in the future. We can start prepping these bedrooms here. I mean, this does conflict with my plant growing operations. But I'm still, I don't know, still going to do it apparently. Queue up all the things. There we go. And these bedrooms will not have vents. I mean, the nice thing about vents is they are certainly cheaper. They take less material, I assume. Whoa, alright. Heater is 65 steel. The vent is 30 steel. So, actually, it's not that much of a difference, to be honest. Yes, the heater's twice as much, but it's not, doesn't make that much of a difference. And yeah, vents don't require any power, but if I'm having to run a heater twice as hard, then it doesn't really matter. Arrive and drop pods nearby, attacking immediately, but they're not actually dropping in the base, which is good. Restrict everyone to Area 1, like so, and turn the guns back on. Like so. This is all a big storage area, yeah? So yeah, we actually do have lots of storage area. That actually needs to be filled out properly with rocks. You guys, try to haul those out there at some point. And over here, I mean, it still doesn't make sense to haul things that aren't in our way, because it is a lot of work, and we are going to have more things soon. But hopefully someone is flicking these lights on, yes? Cleaning dirt. Okay, you're flicking the switch. Yeah, you can drill through that wall all you want. Because I was going to say, like, yes, it's a pain when they bypass your defenses, but that's hardly a problem one. There you go. And there's still this gun, it doesn't really do much. But if someone runs up here and melees... It was like, I had room for it, so I may as well put it in. It's an early explosion, which is unfortunate, but a few of them are already down. Yeah, see, they're able to run through here without much of a speed delay. And use it for cover, which is... Oh my god! Is that a triple shot rocket launcher? Is that what you're packing there? No. Maybe that's a one-shot deal. Thank goodness for that, because holy crap. Did you put your meal somewhere and then explode it? I guess it probably wasn't your meal, it was someone else. Okay. And everyone's running away at this point. Good. Restrictions. Be lifted. It would be nice to have a button to do this in bulk. Set everyone to an area. Set everyone to another area. Vizbek, come over here and capture Bray. We don't have a prisoner bed. These are supposed to be prisoner beds. I guess we only need one right now. Bray over here. Because everyone else is dead. I didn't realize only the live ones still have a little name tag. That's interesting. And I know you don't have to strip them first, but what the hell. Alright, well, we'll finish the whole research queue, because we can. And we will go and rebuild our defenses over here. Da-da-da. Oh, I gotta toggle off the power. You guys are all mostly okay, though. Security there. That gun went. Here, 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 there. It's not too bad. Bulk goods trader, we will buy some food, even though I am saving up again for that computer core, because apparently I think I will need it. But food continues to be a bit of an issue. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't really sell you stuff. I don't know, sell you more human meat. There we go. And we will buy a bunch of potatoes, which you have for a decent price. Okay. Done. And we have to flick these off. Actually, I should do that now. Oh, Mace is doing that one. Okay, good. And we need to tell people to haul things out of our little hallway over here. There we go, to make sure that we don't get slowed down. Okay, metal bits, cool. You know what, I will go ahead and tell people to haul this. I don't want this to be empty anymore. I want to try to fill this up as quickly as possible. And then what we can do is we can turn this into a storage stockpile later on so that some of the other rocks are a little bit closer. Might be a little bit foolish, but I don't know. At the same time, it might really pay off. Furniture. Fancy schmancy beds. And you get individual heating. Not cooling, heating. There we are. Good stuff. Oh, you'll need flooring as well. We want red. Blue goes here. Green goes here. Oops. And cream. There. This will be bedrooms later on. Our hydroponics are theoretically growing. We got the high temperature going here, but that's okay. You guys are all excellent. Fast growth rate, good. Still have the low food warning, which is very fair. Because we don't have that many made meals. 98 full bars worth of food in storage. Dangerously low. Bray. Oh yeah, Bray. We got to check your stats. Apparently you're fully healed, which is good. You are recruitable. You are volatile, which is not great, but what the hell? You have a bionic arm already? Cool. There you go. Let's heal you. Let's recruit you. Do we have an art piece? We do. I'm gonna go and put that in Bray's room. He's volatile. We'll try to mollify him as quickly as possible over here. I mean, it doesn't give him a penalty to his moods. It just makes it that a mediocre mood counts as a horrible mood for him, basically. So he's much more likely to snap. All right, unforbid a couple more things. No, overall, we continue to be in good shape. All right. I'm going to put a cut in here, and then I'm going to figure out where the hell I'm going to build the spaceship, which might have to be right in the middle over here, which is a lot of walking, which does annoy me very, very much, but we may have to put up with it. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.